Hi, my name is Alan, and I'm weird. Define weird. Okay, don't rush me. Weird, uncanny, eerie, unearthly, unworldly, strange, mysterious, ghostly, freaky, spooky, creepy. If you're weird and you know it, clap your hands. I realized my condition when I was 7 years old. I became a card-carrying member of the Justice League of America. I was a superhero, John J. Oz. And as a superhero, I knew without a doubt that I had the power of flight. And so I fashioned wings out of the best cardboard that Maytag washers could make. And I leaped off the garage and plummeted to the ground. And as I lay there, writhing in pain, I realized how foolish I had been. Even in my 7-year-old mind, I realized I needed bigger wings. Fast forward to Hales Franciscan High School, where I was asked to become a member of the Spartan Players Theater Group, a prestigious group that traveled all over the country performing professionally. My first part was Polonius in Shakespeare's Hamlet. I played an old man, and they glued a beard to my face. But when they pulled that beard off, it pulled out the one lone facial hair I had nurtured for over a month. There are sacrifices to being weird. What we don't realize, though, that there is a Hall of Fame of weird. There are illustrious members such as George Washington Carver, born a slave, but became a botanist and well-known scientist who developed over 100 products just using the peanut. Then there is, of course, Dr. Yoshiro Yakamatsu, aka Dr. Yakamatsu. Dr. Yakamatsu believed in the enhancement of the mental abilities through oxygen deprivation. So he would dive into the water and go as deep as he could until the water pressure deprived his brain of blood, and 0.5 seconds before death, he says he would get an invention. And then there was Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein developed the theory of relativity and revolutionized physics as we know it today. He, however, struggled in school as a child and was physically underdeveloped. His own mother called him a dummy. Many children are programmed and out of their creativity and their individuality. They're often diagnosed with all kinds of behavioral disabilities like ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. According to the CDC, 4.5 million children under the age of 18 have been diagnosed with ADHD. However, a study was done at Michigan State University that concluded that at least 20% of those children have been misdiagnosed. We are all very diverse. We're all different. And this human being, this complicated species, which is as individual as the fingerprints, is constantly being conformed and judged into one monolithic type. So many of us develop in different ways, and our talents express themselves differently. Such as people like John Cleese of Monty Python fame. He was actually had a law degree from Cambridge. And then there was Andrea Bocelli, who went around to Italian bars singing to raise money to complete his law degree, which he did. But later on he discovered, as he said, that his singing was a gift and should be shared, and gave up his law practice, become one of the renowned Italian tenors. And then there is Mayim Bialik from The Big Bang Theory, Emmy Award-winning comedy series. She is actually a neuroscientist in real life. Go figure. You realize that in life, as you go along, the saddest thing is to realize that once you get to the top of the ladder of success, the ladder is leaning against the wrong building. But good news, it's never too late. Any day above 6 feet is a good day. There are a lot of late bloomers like myself. You probably are familiar with Anna Mary Robertson Moses, AKA Grandma Moses. She didn't pick up a painting brush until she was 75. Then there's Harlan David Sanders, as we know him, Colonel Sanders, who didn't start Colonel Sanders' Kentucky Fried Chicken until he was 65 years of age. And then there are the biblical giants of Abraham and Sarah, who had their first child in their 90s. Surprise! I realized that I had been wasting decades trying to live my life according to what I think other people would approve of. I realized that. And I realized it's not too late. And therefore, in the third act of my life, I have realized that I am in fact a superhero. I am actor. I see the unseen. I hear the unheard. I say the unsaid. And using the Stanislavski method, I access my sense and emotional memory to download the heart and mind of characters in stories and transmit them to you. And I will do whatever it takes to deliver that story, even if it means being oiled from head to toe wearing a one-piece Speedo. True story. You'll never unsee that image. I'll do it if it means giving you the story, because I am actor. And I have the courage to go anywhere, to do anything, to be whatever I need to be, no matter how unearthly, unworldly, strange, ghostly, freaky, creepy, and spooky, or weird. If you're weird and you know it, clap your hands.